Anyway, for more now on the province's speed camera ban and the ongoing response to the Ford government's decision, we're joined live by Transportation Minister Prabmeet Sarkaria. Minister, thanks a lot for joining us. First off, I'd like to get your reaction and, maybe something you want to say to the demonstrators who are doing a marathon walk of sorts in protest of this decision.
Well, look, our position has always been very clear. We need tools that will effectively reduce the speed in these zones. We've seen cameras produce over 70,000 tickets and year over year continue to increase the number of tickets in a single zone. And so we know that these aren't working. This has been used as a revenue generation tool when it shouldn't have been. And that's why we've stepped up and today, just to the City of Toronto alone, given $10 million for real effective measures that will replace speed cameras. We launched over a $200 million fund to do that across the province, and the initial payments of $42 million across all municipalities, but specifically Toronto at 10 today, to really help address that. Our intention is always to ensure that the public safety is of utmost importance to us in all of these zones, but we need measures that truly work, that aren't a cash grab.
Yeah, there's a lot of money that is going to be available for use for the projects that are going to be around the banning of these speed cameras. I want to get you to talk more about that, but also respond to Mayor Chow saying that there's going to be a lot of jobs that are going to be lost as a result of this. How does this add up? What does this money mean for those jobs potentially?
Well, I think there's some creative accounting going on there. Look, before municipal speed enforcement cameras were in place, the City of Toronto had budgets and had budgeted dollars for speed cameras. We were told that these speed cameras were revenue neutral by many municipalities, including the City of Toronto. That clearly is not the case now with this assertion. We've given the City of Toronto over $4 billion. The Premier himself has struck the Ontario-Toronto New Deal, which saw billions of dollars go to the city in support of its infrastructures and the unique needs of that city. We have given the city a significant amount of money. And so this program should never have been used to supplement revenue. It should be focused on public safety. It should be focused on initiatives that reduce the speed when entering into these zones. And it's disappointing to see that that was not happening. But we are still, as a province, stepping up to the plate and ensuring that we are giving more money to the municipalities to help with traffic calming measures that will actually work in these zones.
Okay, Minister, as we begin to wrap up here, what is the bottom line that you want to make sure that you reiterate for people who are saying this is not the answer?
Well, look, I think there are countless examples across many municipalities, or countless examples of cameras that have been installed with the notion of only trying to increase revenue for the city. There's one that issues 70,000 tickets. If we see a camera that is issuing 70,000 tickets, we know that that just isn't working. But there's been nothing that's been actually done to reduce the speed in those zones other than the continuous use of the camera. So we know that they're not working. We have examples on Avenue Road where the camera is at the bottom of the hill when the school's on the top of the hill with reduced speed limits, just trying to ensure that they capture as many tickets as possible. So ultimately, what we want to focus on is real solutions that will stop an individuals in the zones, like a school zone, from excessive speeding or speeding above the limit that work 100% of the time. It just doesn't make sense to get a ticket 3 weeks later, and 3 weeks later when we need to ensure that anyone crossing that school zone does so at low speeds and in a safe manner.
Transportation Minister Prabmeet Sarkaria, thanks a lot for your time this afternoon.